Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sensu Pop channel. New and exciting time it's upon us for Dragon Ball Super card game because of the Zenkai Boost series is just right around the corner and there are a lot of exciting things to look forward to when it drops. Like the third old school and some upgrades for the older decks. And not to mention all the incredible secret rares that are fully playable and also a god rare. But one thing that I personally look forward to are the starter decks. This time around we are going to be getting four. All of them are rebooted versions of older decks, not older starter decks, but older decks for red and blue and green and yellow. So what are we going to be doing for this channel is from this week onwards, we are going to be taking each starter decks and we are going to be doing a budget upgrade on them, starting with yellow. There's one rule for the upgrade and for this channel is that when we build something, we are keeping everything to the theme. And for the yellow starter deck, we are going to be revisiting the ultra beloved, super nostalgic Tenkaichi Budokai, because in my opinion, really just celebrating our love for this franchise and enjoying the game with our friends, it's more important than winning. Winning is good though, but we want to do it in style. So without further ado, let us take a look at the yellow starter deck and some of the upgrades that you can do. See you guys after a short intro. Hey guys, I want to welcome you back from the intro. We are going to be taking this yellow starter deck, doing some upgrade, keeping it to the theme, Tenkaichi Budokai. Let's go. But before we go on to the rest of this video, I appreciate you can give this video a like, subscribe if you want to support me and the channel, and also most importantly, also follow me on Instagram. I'm super active there, link down in the description below. Alright, let's talk about yellow starter deck. The thing is, to start with, you kind of need 2 copies of them. Either you get 2 copies or you get 4 copies of the new starter decks the starter decks exclusive cards. In order for us to do a proper upgrade to the deck, it is very important for us to understand what the deck is trying to do, and there's no better way than to look at the leader. This leader is just simply amazing. He is so powerful. This is a rebooted leader from BT3. We are going to be taking a look at it. This leader has the most absurd awaken ability because he can awaken on turn 1 during your turn if you're starting first, even if you are starting first, because all he has to do is 4 less, which is the normal thing. All he has to do to awaken is just to have a 1 Bulma or 1 Yamcha in your battle area and he's able to awaken. It's just so easy. So if you have that in your hands, turn 1, tap 1, and then you play the Bulma or you play the Yamcha, and then you awaken and untap that 1 energy and draw that 1 card, and you are going to be starting the game at 15k. Just really good. His activate main, it's also out of this world. He has a such ability, look up to top 10, find a 1-drop Earthling or find a 1-drop Unison. The thing here is the Unison is very important in this deck, so start the deck, your starting hand should have that Unison. If not, use this ability to find that Unison. Until you found it, then you awaken. Alright, you lose a lot of such ability once you awaken, so make sure you have that 1-drop Unison before you awaken. When he awakens, he saw the moon and he becomes the Great Ape, and this guy is out of this world as well. When he swings, you choose one of the cards, switch it to active, switch it to rest mode. You get to either draw a card or find a childhood Great Ape, Son Goku childhood Great Ape, and add it to your hand. So either you take a chance or you draw a card if you already have the childhood Great Ape. If you don't have the Son Goku childhood Great Ape card, just go to attack and bring 1 and put it into your hand. That's how he does it. When he attacks, if you choose 1 card and switch it to rest mode, which is the cost you have to pay that in order for anything to happen, you choose all of your opponent's non-energy card and switch it to rest mode. All of your opponent, when he attacks, 0 energy. If they have blocker, it's finished. If they are Unison, their leader, everything, even their few card is switched to rest mode. That's how powerful it is. I want to play this deck against a Kinko because I want to see all of their few cards. It does nothing, but I want to see all their few cards in rest mode. That would be very cool, glorious. alright? And he has the power. He does not swing a 15k because if he wants to once per turn, you get to choose one Earthling card with 0 plus 5k in your drop area, and then you get to combo with it. So you have a free 0 plus 5k combo to your battle card or for this card itself once per turn. Next up, we're gonna take a look at our 1-drop options to help us to awaken. When it comes to Bulma, it is very generic. Either Bulma of the Power of Science or Youthful Bulma. Bulma Power of Science and Youthful Bulma all draws you 1 card, but Power of Science just has the ability that you tap 1. You can just draw an additional card by discarding a card. The thing over here is that Yamcha is the MVP. That is why we kind of need 4 of them. Unfortunately, starter decks only come with 2. Yamcha, Dastardly, Bandit. This guy is a searcher. Look up the top 5, find that unison if you want to. It's just amazing. This guy itself, if he has a secondary ability, he has a barrier. So when he's being switched by your leader's ability to rest mode, he comes back active. And the secondary ability is that you get to choose one childhood Son Goku childhood card that is in rest mode that has not attacked yet. So it cannot attack and it has to be in rest mode. If you have a card like that, if you switch it to active mode, you get to draw an additional card. Yes, you get to draw an additional card if you manage to do this combo. I'm gonna show you the combo next. The combo, it's gonna be No Openings Son Goku, because during your turn, if you use this card in a combo, it comes in play in rest mode and you are able to take a life. Taking a life is very important in this deck because that unison is so good. I'm afraid that when you play it, all your opponent is just going to be focusing on that unison, try to get it off the board. Why do we want to bring our lives down? Because we want to get into our Z leader. It is very important for our strategy, and our Z leader has a requirement of 3 or less lives. So this is kind of like your only way to take your life. I would play that Roshi also, you know, that 1-drop Roshi, which is the War Martial Arts Tournament promo. So either this or that, but if you do this, use Yamcha's ability, switch it to active mode, you get a 15k swing, and then you get to draw an additional card. Why not? I think it's good. I like it. So this card goes in. The Unison, it's the most important card in this deck, and this card is simply amazing. Okay, so it is a 1 cost 1k, so you kind of have to protect it. And there is a permanent or your non-ape, so when it becomes ape, it doesn't get this permanent, but if it is a Son Goku childhood card, it gets the permanent of extra 5k, not during your turn, every single time. It is a permanent, it is still gonna be there. It's just so good. So that No Openings Son Goku does not swing at 15k, it swings at 20k, and it defends at 20k, and it has an incredible +2 because you get to play a non-great ape. So Bulma doesn't really like monkeys. We get that really well with your with what you're trying to do here. If it's a Son Goku childhood card, cannot be a monkey version of him. If it's a Son Goku childhood card, 3 or less, you get to free play it, just a +2, and then you free play it. It's just crazy. All right, okay, the negative one, the -1 thing is something that I'm trying to understand here. When your opponent attacks, switch his card to active mode and gains blocker for the turn. Write it down in the comment section, because I would like to hear, can you use her for combo for the same attack? Because she is not present on the turn. The blocker is not there when the card attacks, right? When your opponent attacks. So I guess this does not work for the attack, but for the next one, maybe. But let me know down in the comment section what you think of that ruling. So what are the options for the non-monkey Son Goku childhood card that you can free play with Bulma? The first one is, we are going to be taking a look at this old card. It is going to be Son Goku Unbreakable Will. This is a blocker. It is a 10k with that permanent. Oh, so sweet. And the thing over here is, when this card is KO'd, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards, switch it to rest mode, and you get to free play a yellow Son Goku childhood card with energy cost of 3, and then you play it. It is very important because it syncs really well with Explosive Spirit Son Goku, because once you get that KO, two of your opponent's card has to be in rest mode already, right? Because he can attack with the leader, okay? Then when you use it to block, you choose one of his battle card without barrier, switch it to rest mode, and then you play Explosive Spirit Son Goku. When you play him, this is a barrier blocker, comes in, he is a 15k, very important, I'm gonna tell you why later, but when he is being played, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle card in rest mode and KO that card. So you KO one of your opponent's card already, and then you have a barrier blocker on the board. Why is it 15k very important? Because now you can use this card, swing at your opponent, because it has a auto at the end of the turn, you switch this card to active mode. It's just really good with that 5k permanent, because this card now can swing at your opponent. I love this card, I love this card a lot. But we are not going to be staying at just Kid Goku, because you know how the story goes in Tenkaichi Budokai. Chao Goku was fighting Roshi in disguise, and he saw the moon, he becomes Great Ape, and that is what we're going to be doing. He is going to be becoming a Great Ape, because with this new starter deck, Rare, Son Goku, two lands unknown, this is just a really good card, 10k, but with that passive, with that permanent, it is going to be a 15k barrier dual attacker. The thing, how to play him is that all you have to do is tap one of energy, you just choose a Bulma card that is yellow, switch it to rest mode, and then you get to play this card from your hand. Your opponent can attack that Bulma card, nobody cares about that, because if it goes to drop area, guess what? You can use it to combo and charge it to a Z energy. This deck just works so well, I love it. And this guy, it's a 15k, so you can swing dual attacker, or you tap 2 and you evolve him onto a Great Ape, because he has the ability to reduce 2 evolve cores. Then now he becomes a rampaging Great Ape Son Goku. This is a 25k. Unfortunately, the 5k doesn't give, you don't have that 5k, but it is a critical, it is a blocker. Critical and blocker is just a very strange thing to give to a critical. It's very strange to give it to a blocker. The reason is, blocker, you want to be in active mode. Critical, you want to swing, right? It's a 25k, it's a 25k crit blocker for just 2 energy. It's pretty good. When this card evolves, you get to choose one of your opponent's energy in rest mode, and that card cannot be switched to active mode. So you cannot switch it to rest mode, but if it's in rest mode, you deny your opponent 1 energy for the next turn. However, we are going to be swinging with this card, because we are going to be playing, of course, Planet Vegeta. We cannot turn into a Great Ape if we have no moon, so we are going to be playing the moon. This card does 3 things. 3 things. You said, hey, Sensu Pop, there's only 2 auto, but this card does 3 things in this deck. The first one is he restands all your Great Ape gets restand. So with this Great Ape, you can swing 25k crit, and then at the end of turn, I now have a blocker. This deck has so much blocker, because all your childhood Son Goku is actually a blocker. And then after that, when this card is placed in your battle area, it is a searcher, so it goes into a deck. Any Saiyan that is 4 or less, all your Goku are 4 or less, by the way, except for this Great Ape. The Great Ape can be searched by a leader, so consistency is this deck, one of the greatest strength of this deck. And you just find a Goku that you need and put it into your hand, just like that. You don't even look up top 5, top 10, no, just go, find, put it into your hand. Really good. So what is the third thing that this card does? Your leader, when he switched a card to rest mode, he didn't specify whether it's a yellow card or it's a battle card, energy card. He just says, choose one of your card. And this is a card. So you can switch this to rest mode, a few card in rest mode, and then your leader's ability pops. So Planet Vegeta works so well with this deck. So perfect. It's in. I have shown you all these interesting combos that we have paired into this deck, with this blocker that could swing comes back into active, this blocker that blocks, and then he brings back another blocker, barrier blocker that kills one of your opponent's battle card, and then we have the moon, and then Son Goku becomes the ape, ape goes for the swing, and then tap the energy, and then he can block again. You know what I mean, but I kept the best thing for the last. How are we gonna be ending the game? It's gonna go up to another whole level craziness. First thing, we are going to be taking a look at the Zenkai leader. We're going to be getting a little bit of Zenkai boost, because this is the Zenkai series. Tap 1, and then with 2 Zenkai energy, you're able to evolve into this guy. 20k crit, you are attacking at 20k. With crit, you are defending at 20. Really good. The thing is, you have to be at 3 or less life. That is why we are playing that No Openings Son Goku, in case your opponent doesn't swing at you. And once per turn, he doesn't draw, but you get to play a Bulma from a drop area, and every single Bulma draws your card, so technically it's a draw, plus a 0 plus 5k combo extra. Why not? And activate battle. When your opponent's down to the double strike range, that is where we want to end the game, where he has the ability to become a 30k double striker just to end the game with 0 energy. It is just really amazing. But one of the thing about this card is that you gain attack. Let us take a look at the tag. It is gonna be World Tournament special trade, and this is what we are going to be exploiting. Of course, we are not going to be stopping at Son Goku becoming an A, because what happens after that is that Master Roshi do this moon destroying Kamehameha, and Son Goku becomes young again, and both of them just go all the way out and just to attack each other. So this is what we're going to be doing, because your leader now gains the World Martial Arts Tournament. We are going to be finishing with one of my favorite set in this game. It is going to be the World Martial Arts Tournament set. So it is going to be Unyielding Victory Son Goku, Unyielding Victory Jackie Chun. Usually when you play this card, unless you're using that promo, it's actually not a very good promo. You kind of have to wait 2 turns, right? You need that Victory Strikes, Unyielding Victory Son Goku here, and then you play Unyielding Victory Jackie Chun. But this is not going to be the case over here, because this is a 3-cost Son Goku childhood, and guess what happens here? Your Bulma can free play him. So you can use Bulma's ability, free play this, tap 4 Unyielding Victory Son Goku, choose Goku, tap Jackie Chun. Son Goku becomes a 20k double striker, triple attacker with barrier. That is very important, because it is a Son Goku non-8 childhood card. He gets 25k. So now with your leader going 30k double strike, and now with your Son Goku, you just swing 25k double, 25k double, 25k double, and for some reason, if you cannot finish the game, you can choose Unyielding Victory Jackie Chun, pop Son Goku, kill him, and it resends, and you resends one of your energy. And this Jackie Chun, it's a blocker with barrier. So you are not dead if you don't finish this. So this is how we're going to be finishing the game. We're going to be doing a little bit of shenanigan. We're going to be finishing with that too. If you have the money for that SPR, do it, because I think it's really good. But if you're going to just buy these 2 cards, it's usually really cheap. It's enough just to have this too. Hey guys, so this is the deck list itself. Unfortunately, you kind of need to buy 2 starter decks, because all the starter rares, we kind of need 4 copies, and that Zenkai leader, we kind of need 2 just in case. 1 should be enough, but 2 just in case, just for the consistency. Just in case you cannot finish the game in that turn when you just go all out. If you survive, you do have the ability to try it again. And the Great Ape Goku, that stuff, we need that just to get into the Zenkai leader, because that Zenkai leader kind of needs a Great Ape to be dumped away, and this is 0 plus 5k. If you need it, tap 2, draw 2, why not? It fits the team. Tenkaichi Budokai, the arena is still, it's there in the picture. Hey guys, we have come to the end of this video. What do you think about this upgrade? I really enjoyed it so much. Even just doing this deck itself, playing this deck is just amazing, because it has a lot of very fun, very naughty mechanics with all these blockers and stuff like that. It's just really fun, and it is so themed, because we are reliving the ultra beloved, super nostalgic battle between Son Goku and Jackie Chun, which is Master Roshi in disguise in Tenkaichi Budokai. I really love it so much. So if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate you can give this video a like, subscribe, want to support me and the channel. And also, once again, I'm very active on Instagram. Follow me on my Instagram, link down in the description below. Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy playing the Dragon Ball Super card game. I hope you guys are okay. See you guys in the next video. Ciao. Oh shit. That was stupid.